Shalom, shalom, brother Aaron, Royal Regime of Yahushua. And first and foremost, I'm going to say, call Lord Yahweh, B'Shem Yahushua, B'Shem Rakakadash. Hope everyone's well and blessed. I also want to give double honors to the elders and leaders of the nation of Yasha'Allah, who's pushing and teaching this truth and all truth and sincerity, as well as the 1/3 men, women, and believers. I want to say shalom. Okay, I want to do a quick lesson. I titled this one, Only the Elect will hear the new song. Only the elect will hear the new song. Okay, and the new song we're going to see is none other than the Bible. Okay, the Holy Scriptures, the word of the Lord being taught, broke down the right way. Okay, that's what the Lord means when he say a new song. Okay, let's go to, let's open up in Psalms 96:1. Sing unto the Lord a new song. Sing unto the Lord all the earth. Sing unto the Lord. Bless his name. Show forth his salvation from day to day. Declare his glory among the heathen, his wonders among the people. All right. Let's grab Psalms 40:3. He had put a new song in my mouth, even praise unto our God. Many shall see it and fear and shall trust in the Lord. Blessed is the man that maketh the Lord his trust and respected not the proud, nor such as turn aside to lie. New song is praise, breaking down this word the right way. Okay, lies would represent song of fools. Okay, false doctrine, the ways of this world. Okay, everything outside of the word would be considered lies. All right. Just to show you specifically what this new song is referring to, though, let's go to Psalms 33:2. Rejoice in the Lord, O ye remnants of 10 strings. Sing unto him a new song. Play skillfully with a loud noise. Verse 4. For the word of the Lord is right, and all his works are done in truth. So that new song that it talks about playing skillfully with a loud voice in verse 3, let me read that again. Sing unto him a new song. Play skillfully with a loud noise. His works are done in truth. So that new song is talking about the word of the Lord. See, the old song, or what the world has been coveting, okay? You got lies, foolishness, the ways of this world. Everything outside the truth we consider the old song or the song of fools, okay? Well, the new song is this word that's going out throughout the four corners, okay? The word being broke down right, the prophecy, waking our people up, knowing who we are, the mysteries, parables, dark sayings of the scriptures. That's the new song that the Lord has put in the heart of the elect. Okay, and only the elect men, women, and children will get that song. The rest of the world is still operating to the song of fools. All right, let me grab a precept. Let's get Ecclesiastes 5:7. Seven and 5, Salaki. Ecclesiastes 7:5. It is better to hear the rebuke of the wise than for a man to hear the song of fools. See that? What is the rebuke of the wise? The rebuke of the wise, once again, is going into the words of the Lord. It's better to hear the words of the Lord than what? The song of fools. The song of fools is the ways of this world. Okay, false doctrine, philosophies, your own personal understanding. See, that's why the Lord say, lean not on your own heart, but in all your ways acknowledge him. He'll direct your steps. Anything outside of the word of the Lord is the song of fools. All right. Let's grab Matthew 11:17, because we want to show you that we're called to not only have this new song in our mouth, but to declare this new song, okay, to the rest of our people. But we're showing you the wicked and nobody outside of the elect can understand this new song. Okay, this is why when you come teaching the doctrine the right way, you break down the Bible, you got people, what Bible are you reading from? Okay, that can't be the same as that King James Bible. Okay, that you have, it just hasn't been taught right. If false pastors, preachers, and prophets haven't broke it down right because the understanding of the new song wasn't given to them. All right, so this is why the true word coming out, it seems so forward. Okay, when it is like precept in the Apocrypha, Wisdom of Solomon 4:12. They're talking about the bewitching of naughtiness do obscure things that are honest. When you finally do hear the truth, it seems like a lie and foreign because the world has operated off of a lie for so long. Okay, but nonetheless, this is what we're showing you. The Lord is giving his saints, his elect men, the new song in the last days. All right, so let's grab 11 and 17. Matthew 11 and 17. Let me start at 15. He that had ears to hear, let him hear. But whereunto shall I liken this generation? It is like unto children sitting in the markets and calling unto their fellows and saying, we have piped unto you, but ye have not danced. We have mourned unto you, but you have not lamented. Okay, so this is where it starts off verse 15. He that had ears to hear, let him hear, talking about spiritual understanding. Okay, he that can understand or receive spiritually, let him hear, showing you everybody don't have the spiritual ears to hear this new song. Verse 16, whereunto shall I liken this generation? So the Lord is letting you know this is what the people of this generation is like. It's like children sitting in the market and calling out to their fellows. Okay, so the ones who are calling out to their fellows will be us with the new song. That's the men of the Lord, okay, the prophets. Verse 17, and saying, we have piped unto you, and ye have not danced. So an example of piping unto you and not dancing is when this new song is being sung. Okay, we singing, we playing a new song, the word of the Most High being brought down to you the right way, and you have not danced. Okay, piped into you and not dancing. An example would be, okay, we've told you who you are. Israel, we told you, okay, who our God is. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, God of the Israelites. We told you the good news, the kingdom is for you. All the blessings, the covenants, all the things pertaining to the king, okay, in reference only the elect. Ezekiel 30 and 30. 33, Salaki, Ezekiel chapter 33, verse 30. Also, thou son of man, the children of thy people are still talking against thee by the walls and in the doors of thy house, and speak one to another, every one to his neighbor, saying, come, I pray you, and hear what the word that cometh from the Lord. And they came unto thee as the people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy words, but they will not do them. See that? This is talking about the people who come, they come call each other up, or they'll hear the prophet speaking, right? They watch the videos, they gather together, they say, come hear the word, come hear what he's saying. And they hear thy word, but they will not do them. See, same thing we just read. We piping into them, but they won't dance. They hearing what we saying, but they won't repent. They won't listen. For with their mouth they show much love, but their heart goeth after their covetousness. And lo, thou art likened to them as a very lovely song. See that? Same thing we read in Matthew 11, 17. That's us piping into them. They listen and the word is coming out. It's like a very lovely song, and one that had a pleasant voice that can play well on an instrument. For they hear thy word, but they will not do them. See that? Same exact thing. So them listening to this new song or this Bible, it's like a skillful man playing on an instrument or singing a lovely song. They hear the tune, but they not reacting to it. They not dancing. They hear the words, but they won't listen. They won't hearken. All right? Let's grab Revelations 14 and 1. Stood on the written in their forehead, the 144,000, those are the elect men, the first fruit from the foundation of the earth. Verse 2, and I heard a voice from heaven as the voice of many waters, and as the voice of great thunder. And I heard the voice of harps harping with their harps, and they sung as it were a new song before the throne, and before the four beasts and the elders. And no man could learn that song but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth. See that? Only ones who could learn to get this song were the 144,000. Verse 4. These are they which were not defiled with women, for they are virgins. Not physical virgins, mean they ain't laid with a woman, but what? They've not been defiled with false philosophies, false doctrines, the ways of this world, false religion, plantation Christianity, so on and so forth. They had the 100% pure song, the true gospel, the true doctrine. Verse 5, and in their mouth was found no gall, for they are without fault before the throne of Yahweh. So the gall that was not found in their mouth, once again, is going into the ways of this world, heresies, false doctrines, foolishness. Okay, the songs of fools wasn't found in their mouth. All right, precept, let's get Revelations 15 and 3. Let's pick it up from the top, Revelations 15 and 1. And I saw another sign from heaven, great and marvelous, 7 angels having the 7 last plagues, for in them is filled up the wrath of Yahweh. And I saw as it was a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that had gotten the victory over the beast, and over his image, and over his mark, and over the number of his name, stand on the glass of sea, having the harps of Yahweh. Now, this glass mingled with sea, this vision that they seeing, this is the victory, okay? This is the Lord that's delivering them on the chariots. This is the view from the chariot. It appears to be everything glass at the bottom. Verse 3 is the point, though. And they sing the song of Moses, the servant of Yahweh, and the song of the Lamb. What is the song of Moses? That's the law, the Old Testament. They have a good understanding of the law. And the song of the Lamb, that's the new covenant, the Gospels, okay, the blood of Yahushua. Great and marvelous are thy works, Lord Yahweh Almighty. Just and true are thy ways, thou King of the saints. Okay, once again showing you the 144,000 are the only ones who will be able to hear and receive this song. All right, let's see, let's grab, let me get Colossians 3:16. Let the word of Yahushua dwell in you richly in all wisdom, teaching and admonishing one another in psalms and hymns and spiritual songs, singing with grace in your hearts to the Lord. Verse 17, and whatsoever you do in word or deed. Okay, the point I want is in verse 6. Let me read that again, verse 16. Let the word of Yahweh dwell in you richly. So this new song is still going back to the word, okay? Yes, we have actual psalms and hymns and things of that nature through musical instruments, but this highest level song, or the new song that's in our hearts, the new song that the Lord put in our spirit, is going into this word. All right, let me read 16 again. Let the word of Yahushua dwell in you richly in all wisdom, teaching and admonishing one another in psalms, hymns, and spiritual songs, singing with the grace in your hearts unto the Most High. All right, so when it says admonishing one another, I want to get a quick definition to make sure we're clear. Because what type of song can admonish you? Or what is the purpose of admonishing one another? What is admonishment? So this is the Google definition of admonishment. Okay, to reprimand, to rebuke, to scold, to reprove. Okay, so we are to, with this new song, what are we doing? We're reproving our people. Okay, Isaiah 58:1, cry ye aloud, spare not, lift our voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgression, and the house of Israel their sin. So this is what we're called to do through the breaking down and teaching of these scriptures, the new song, which is this word being taught the right way. We're to admonish our people, okay, warn our people, admonish them, okay, build them up through the scriptures. All right, let's go back, let's see what's another, let's get Ephesians 5:19. Speaking to yourself in psalms and hymns and spiritual songs, singing and making melody in your heart to the Lord. All right. So remember, King David was a musician. He was an actual musician, but at the same time, he was what? A prophet, man of the Lord. So when you read the Psalms, you got to understand those are actual prayers, prophecies and prayers in the form of songs. See, he made actual songs and melodies, but what? Deeper than just music, those are actual prayers and prophecies that he was praying to the Lord. Okay, so anytime we break down the true understanding, the mysteries, the precepts of this word, when it's taught the right way, that is the new song. See, the Lord is taking away that old song. Okay, the ways of this world, the lies of our enemies, plantation, dogma, Christianity, and all those things that kept us bound and trapped. And he's putting this new understanding, which is the new song in our spirit. And only the elect can dance to that tune, meaning could hear and understand this new song. All right, let's get a quick precept, Isaiah 35:5. All right, Isaiah 35:5. Then the eyes of the blind shall be open. That's talking about the spiritual blind. That's what's happening now in the last days. The blind is able to see now for heart. And the tongue of the dumb shall sing. See that? That ain't talking about the tongue of the dumb just singing a regular song. No, you able to break down and teach this Bible the right way. For in the wilderness shall waters break out, those spiritual fountains of water, that living water, talking about this word, and the streams in the desert, because the desert represents a dry place, okay? That valley of dry bones. Our people have been without understanding for far too long, not knowing who we are, who our God is, what does the Bible really mean. Now the Lord is pouring out his spirit upon all flesh, okay? Talking about understanding. We get it now, all right? Let's see. Like we said, though, the wicked cannot hear or understand this tune. The wicked, okay, that's just like our people in foolishness, always trying to teach the other nations who it wasn't given to them. Always, even 2/3 of our people. Okay, this is why they can't understand that they're Israel. Okay, because it was the new song just wasn't given to them. All right, so I'm gonna get some precepts on that. Let's see. Let's grab. Where can we go? Let's go to Psalms 58:3. This is Psalms 58:3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. They speak the song of fools, not the new song. Verse 4. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the death adder that stoppeth their ear. So it's like in the wicked to like a snake, or that's a type of snake, a deaf adder that stoppeth their ear, showing you they can't hear or receive this new song. Verse 5, which will not hearken into the voice of charmers, charming ever so wisely. Okay, so they like the deaf adder or a snake who follow off the lies, the song of fools, who they can't hearken to the voice of charmers. Remember Matthew, what was it, 11:17? Say, how would I liken this generation? Okay, to children in the marketplace, we're piping to them. Okay, but they won't dance. So this is what it's comparing the wicked to. Okay, they can't hear the voice of charmers. The charmers would also be considered like, kind of like a prophets. Okay, if you look at an actual charmer, what it's referring to in ancient times, you had people who would play like a certain instrument to hypnotize a snake, okay, like a flute, and they could control it through the music, okay? They would get it to relax. They play a certain tune on the flute. They would get it aggressive. They would make it lay down, let it rise up. That's a form of you're charming. To the serpent, the wicked as the serpent, they can't hear. They stop their ears. Okay, that's what that's going into. Let me get a precept real quick. Let's go to Sirach and Apocrypha, Sirach 12:10. Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and grow crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust had not altogether been wiped away. Sit him not by thee, lest when he overthrow thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou shalt at last remember my words, and be pricked therewith. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come now wild beasts. Verse 14, so is one that goeth to sinner and is defiled with him in his sins, who will pity? So this is the same thing where we showing you the wicked is likened to a serpent or adder. He can't hear the new song. They can't receive the truth. So we're the charmers, the spiritually charmers who have the word of the Lord. But you instead of going to the wicked, okay, this is why people understand it. Like, once again, we got people who really think of false doctrines that Esau can really be saved. Okay, that would be an example of that. Who's going to pity you? Who's going to pity the charmer that's bitten by a serpent? Or even 2/3 of our people who heard and just straight up reject this truth. That you keep trying to beat some of these fall into your family members, your friends, people you know that you think you can beat over the head with the Bible over and over, telling them when they'd already then flat out rejected it. Okay, who's going to remember the precept of, is that Matthew, what is it? It's in Matthew where it talks about, what is it? Cast not your pearls before swine. Okay, lest they rend them under their feet, then turn and trample you. Okay, that's you trying to shove the word or force somebody to hear this new song that it wasn't given to them to hear or receive this new song. Okay, so this is what it's showing you. Let me read that one more time. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come out of wild beasts? Verse 14. So one that goeth to a sinner and is defiled with him in his sins, who will pity? Okay, you going to the wicked, listening to the songs of fools, okay, trying to influence them. Eventually, okay, you're gonna get bit. Who's gonna pity that? Okay, so we're showing you can't force this new song down everybody's ears. All right, one more. Let me get another quick precept. Romans 11:7, just to show that. What then? Israel had not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election had obtained it, and the rest were blinded. See that? Verse 8, according as it is written, Yahweh had given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear until this day. Showing you everybody can't see and hear this new song that the Lord put in our hearts. Okay, that some are just blinded, spiritual deaf. Okay, so this is what we're showing you through this word. So this is why we forever grateful, okay, for the Most High to awaken us and gave us this word. Let me get one more precept to show you about that. Job, what is that? 15-21. To show you, right, everybody wasn't given this new song, and it's an offense to the wicked. What I say, Job 15-21. A dreadful sound is in his ears, and prosperity the destroyer shall come up on him. Now, this is going into the wicked Esau, Edom. Okay, this Bible is being taught. This is what it is. It's spiritual music. It's a dreadful sound in his ear. Same thing with 2/3 of our people that can't get it, that hate this truth, that rebel against the Lord and rebel against their identity as Israel. It's the same thing. This gospel, we teach this word, break it down. It's like a dreadful sound in their ear. Okay, just like it'll be to the enemy, a devil, same thing. So it's showing you once again. Remember what we just read, like the Psalms 58:3. Okay, like a serpent's otter, a snake that stopped their ears. This is the same thing it's showing you. Okay, they stopped their ears to the truth because they could not hear the new song. Okay, so we're going to close it out right there. Once again, that was only the elect will hear and understand the new song. And once again, that new song is none other than what? The truth of this word that's out in the last days. Okay, so I pray that this lesson was edifying. With that, I'm going to say shalom. We out.